walked
Right
up
now
to
you're
me.
in the red zone.
I'm scared. I want to go for a coffee down there.
Okay.
Can I go
Where's
for
your
a coffee?
residence, ma'am? Still being arrested
Pardon?
right
Do you
now.
live in this?
No,
You're
I
not
don't live
excluded
here,
from that.
but I'm
Where do you live?
Alberta.
Time for you to leave.
I can't even go down there for a
Nope,
coffee.
nope.
Go grab
You're
yourself
in the
and
red
leave.
zone right now. If you don't leave right now, you will be arrested. Do you understand me?
I can't go for a coffee.
Grab yourself, because if we see you, we'll be patrolling all day. If we see you again, it'll be different.
I tell you, take your camera and get out of here. Do you understand that?
I'm walking away.
Walk away. Your phone doesn't need to be in our face when you're walking away. Go.
My phone.
Are you gonna walk,
Yes,
or are you gonna get arrested?
I was
Go
walking
now.
away.
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Hope you can go to sleep at night.
Liabilities.
What would you say also needs to go into then when this is all over, all said and done, that goes into what the strategy was here, what the that the plan was?
Whether you fall asleep worried that your neighbors will find out that you work for law enforcement, or will you sleep at night with your neighbors proud because you work for law enforcement? The choice is yours. If you commit a crime wearing a mask, thinking that people won't see you because you are in uniform, realize this. The vandalism of 3 excavators in Alberta, the kidnapping arrest of a man in Ottawa who is in mid-conversation with a police officer, the horse trampling of an elderly woman with a walker. Anonymous crimes in uniform stain all uniforms. If you make the choice to be a criminal, sometimes it inspires others to bring justice, a kind of justice that is not held back by corporate laws. Do bank managers know who works in law enforcement? Do insurance agents know your address? Former spouses? Hiding one's face does little when all uniforms are painted with lawlessness. Sometimes it is a person in uniform who wakes up and decides not to wear that stain that another put upon him. You never know when someone in uniform will decide to protect the women and men who grow food, bring that food to the table, and fight for everyone's liberty. You never know when a person in uniform will draw the sword of justice and stop a masked criminal hiding in uniform. I speak of this not as a warning, but because it has happened before in history, human history. You never know when someone will wake up and remember that they have a soul. And justice has a way of shining light in the darkest of places. But the choice is always yours.
What do you make of how far the police have managed to get today?
Well, they've done a remarkable job both last night and today. As you pointed out, they've got Wellington Street cleaned up. Most of the trucks have been towed away. And I now just got word that the Sir Johnny Macdonald Parkway, most of the trucks are removed from that section in the west end of the city as well. So they've made a lot of progress. They've been very measured in the response. It's a really tough assignment for police officers, getting yelled at and spat upon, but they have been calm and cool and collective. And we owe a debt of gratitude to all those municipal forces that have come in from across Canada, disrupted our city. You've heard our small business community. And this is costing a small fortune for the taxpayers of Ottawa. And that's one of the reasons why, under the Emergency Act, I've asked our solicitor and our city manager, how can we keep the tow trucks and the campers and the vans and everything else that we've confiscated and sell those pieces of equipment to help recoup some of the costs that our taxpayers are absorbing. So that's one of the provisions of the Emergency Act. And we have been a beneficiary of the Emergency Act. As they debated on the Hill, I asked the members of Parliament to consider. It's helped us a lot on things like confiscating vehicles, not having to swear in peace officers to the RCMP, and so many other things that have been very helpful over the course of this period.
Go on it either.
Well, I seen a video online, so I thought I'd come checking out for myself, and here we go. United Nations plane right here in North Bay. I wonder where all those cops in Ottawa came from. And there's no snow on it, it just snowed last night.